Do you want the skinny on moving to Sacramento? The good, the bad, and the ugly? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the pros and cons of moving to Sacramento. Hi, I'm Jacqueline Gage, a local realtor in Sacramento, and this is my YouTube channel, Sac Engaged, where we talk about everything living in Sacramento. So if that's something you're into, please subscribe and hit that bell button so every time I do a new video, you are notified. It has affordability and desirability. I would say out of all the cities left to live in California, Sacramento has that affordability factor as well as a desirability factor. And that's because we aren't in the middle of nowhere. We're actually perfectly located and there's lots to do here. So to put things in perspective for you, the average priced home in Sacramento is $335,000. Now, comparing that to the United States, that's higher, but when you compare it to California, it's really on the low end. To give you some comparisons, Sacramento's average price point is about 5% higher than the nation, whereas Los Angeles is going to be 21% higher. So you see how much more affordable it is, and when you get here, you're going to see the desirability. We have so many cute neighborhoods and so many things to do. And in the past 5 years, we have grown tremendously. Right now, we are one of the top metropolitan cities in California for growth. We are close to many rivers and lakes. Sacramento is perfect for people who love outdoor sports. We have the American River, the Sacramento River, as well as Folsom Lake. These are all perfect summertime spots. During the summer, you have a lot of people boating, fishing, rafting. We also have the American River Parkway, which runs along the American River. It's a stretch of land. You have the most fabulous bike trails. People are running, jogging, doing all kinds of outdoor sports on them. We have an eclectic mix of neighborhoods. So depending on the style of architecture you like and vibe of a neighborhood, you are going to have plenty of options. There should be something for everyone. So a few examples of these eclectic neighborhoods. Let's take Midtown, for example. This is someone who's going to love walkability and a lot of vibrancy around. There's people walking, biking, a lot of late night spots. So those are going to be also craftsman bungalows and a lot of Victorians, which are truly Sacramento. But maybe you like something older with more charm, like in the 20s or 40s, well, a place like Land Park or Curtis Park or East Sac is going to fit your needs because those areas are really established and have a ton of charm. Or maybe you like California ranch style homes or more of a mid-century style. Well, those homes are going to be in the Cedar Oaks neighborhood or Carmichael area. Oh, and if you like a lot of land, you could be out in Loomis or Fair Oaks and feel like you're out in the country, and it's not that far from downtown. So really, there truly is something for everyone. Sacramento is the farm to fork capital. So you will never have to worry about your produce if it's fresh or not. I can assure you it is. In fact, we have kind of a restaurant renaissance going on right now because so many chefs are wanting to come here to take advantage of the fresh farmed goods. And we just got our first Michelin star, in fact, at a place called The Kitchen. And if you haven't tried it, you definitely have to put it on your bucket list of things to do here in Sac. It really is a dining experience. If you like brewskis, Sacramento has a booming craft beer scene. I mean, really, it truly is booming. We have about 72 craft breweries in Sacramento. And let's see, one of my favorites would be Urban Roots. Not only do they have great beer, but they have awesome barbecue. Check it out. And we have activities all around the brew scene. You can take a brew bike or a boat and have a great time with a group of friends. It's really an awesome weekend thing to do. We have a ton of employment opportunities. Since Sacramento is the capital, we have an abundance of state jobs. These state jobs are stable and they have great benefits. Also, the most booming sector economically in Sacramento is going to be healthcare. It's grown in the past 4 years by 23%. So truly, if you're looking for healthcare jobs, Sacramento is the place to be. Some of the employees are going to be Sutter Health, HealthNet, and UC Davis. All right, so now I'm going to have to be honest with you and get into the cons of Sacramento. Here we go. The heat. Sacramento truly does have a pretty scorching summer. In fact, we get over 100-degree heat, and it's in the valley, so it settles. That's why it's a little hotter. But it is a dry heat, which I think is much better than a humid heat. and I find that the summer nights are perfect. The homeless. So this really has become a big problem for California in general, but in Sacramento there are homeless all around the downtown area and areas close to the city. You're gonna find less homeless in areas about 20 minutes outside the city, so like Placer County, Roseville, Granite Bay area, there's very few. Although Sacramento is one of the least expensive cities in California, we're still in California, which is one of the most expensive states in the nation. You know, you do get paid more though here, so that's gonna offset that. And, you know, I kinda call it the price you pay for living in the Sunshine State. Allergies. In fact, it almost makes me want to sneeze talking about it. But since we are in the valley, you know, and things grow very well here, that's a positive, but there's lots of pollen in the air, especially during the springtime. So be prepared to stock up on your favorite allergy medicine. Even though Sacramento is a boom town right now, it is never gonna be a San Francisco or Los Angeles. It's just not that type of town. It has more of a small town vibe. So some people love that, but for some people, it just may not be enough action. So as a Sacramentian, someone who's been born and raised here, I think this pros and cons list is definitely representative of the most positive and negative things about Sacramento. I hope you found it helpful and definitely consider these things before moving to Sacramento. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm a local realtor and would love to help you. Now, if you want to know more about living in Sacramento, please subscribe to my channel and also hit that bell button so every time I do a new video, you're notified. This is Jacqueline with another episode of Sac Engaged. Until next time.